Good Thursday afternoon, everyone. It's Eric here. Quick weather update for you a little after 2 o'clock this afternoon. Kind of looks like a snow globe out there today. A few more flurries than we expected, but they're just that. They're mostly just flurries, harmless enough. This is not the kind of snow that's going to cause you some travel difficulty as we go through the next few hours. Down in Columbiana, kind of looks similar to what we just saw in Boardman on our Window World weather camera. Some snow globe action going on. Notice the flag up above my head is billowing in the breeze. It's blustery and cold, as expected this afternoon. Here's a look at the radar. Another one of those kind of somewhat deceiving radar afternoons. There are some flurries falling where you don't necessarily see some blue here. The radar overshoots some of these echoes sometimes. Sometimes they're falling out of clouds that are below the radar beam, which is several thousand feet above our heads by the time it travels from either Cleveland or Pittsburgh to the Mahoning and Shenango valleys. That's why the radar can be a little bit deceiving sometimes. Here's our main bands of snow up here across northeast Ohio. Lake County getting pounded, parts of Ashtabula County as well. I just have the Cleveland radar turned on. If I had the Buffalo radar on, you would see all sorts of really nasty weather up here as well. That's where the worst of the accumulations will be. Wind chills, again, mostly in the teens this afternoon. Bundle up, it's cold. Here's a look at the Futurecast as we go into tonight. Now, the big question, of course, for a lot of people is, how are the roads going to be tomorrow morning on a school day and a work day for many? I think we're going to see these bands start to shift inland and farther south tonight, so that this is going to set up for some slippery travel overnight. The bands will be aimed from northwest to southeast like this. Now, they're not going to be exactly as shown on the model here, but it gives you an idea as to what the coverage can be. Hit or miss, kind of random location of some of these showers and heavier squalls. So some places are going to have some tough travel, I think, at the start of Friday, while other places will be just fine. The accumulations, of course, highest up in the main snow belts of northeast Ohio, northwest PA, southwest New York. A foot, even 20 inches or so in some spots from Lake County through parts of Geauga County and Ashtabula County as well. In our viewing area, highest mounts, of course, north. Someone could see a half a foot worth of snow. Up around Mesopotamia, over towards Kinsman, Greenville, 7-8 inches even possible up there. Farther south you go, 1 to 3, much more common. Warren, Niles, Girard, Youngstown, Austintown, and around 224 on south, half an inch to locally an inch. And could someone squeeze out a little more than that? Well, yes, it just depends on where these things set up. You don't need much to cause travel problems. As we've seen oftentimes, 3/4 of an inch of snow can cause just as many, if not more, problems on the roads as a few inches. So pay attention to the impacts and don't get too fixated on the exact numbers in the forecast. Your travel can be slowed at times on Friday, morning, afternoon, and right through the evening. Saturday, the toughest part of the day, early in the day. I think the lake effect machine shuts down by midday, and we should be in pretty good shape, relatively speaking, in the afternoon and evening. It's still going to be cold, but I don't think snow is much of a problem. That'll change, though, Saturday overnight into Sunday morning as another little system comes through. This won't be lake effect. It'll be a general snow, probably a couple or a few inches out of that. The snow may taper later Sunday, but might try to return Sunday night, and maybe some mixed precipitation by Monday morning. We've got lots to talk about, and you know I'm going to cover it in depth on weather for Weather Geeks this evening. Another video that might run 10 minutes or so. Much shorter version of my forecast will air this evening on 21 News at 6 and 11. Hope to see you then.